let's look at threads in Leopard for, say, the mail application. When mail is busy, it has a certain number of threads. And when it's idle, it actually keeps pretty much all those threads. In Snow Leopard, when mail is busy, it actually uses more threads to take advantage of the multi-cores. But when mail is idle in Snow Leopard, all those threads go away, giving back resources to the system. And when you reapply that pattern for every major application, you get a big win in performance and responsiveness. So that's GCD for multi-core. Next, let's talk graphics. You know, the amount of power that you have in cards nowadays is incredible. We're talking of over 1 teraflop in raw power. That's 1 trillion operations per second. And it would have taken a whole room a few years ago to have that kind of raw power. And the standard way to use that power is to use OpenGL. That's what's used for games and graphics. But we want to move beyond that. We want to use this power for all kinds of things. And for that, we've devised a technology that we call OpenCL. The C stands for computing. It protects you as developers from exactly what card the user has. It's based on C, so there's very low learning curve. It uses sophisticated compilation techniques to optimize. And it has numerical accuracy, which means you can use that for scientific computation. We've also decided to make it an open standard, and many companies are participating. In fact, all the top manufacturers of graphics chip are in. So that's OpenCL. So just 3 of the technologies we have in Snow Leopard, they are really important because they give us a lot of power in the platform. And this power is power for us to innovate in the OS, and it's power for you, for your applications, to gain a competitive edge. So the next area I wanted to cover is fitting in businesses. You know, many people nowadays have a Mac at home that they want to take to work. And it works great because we have Microsoft Office. That's, of course, the de facto standard. We integrate really well with IT services. We have Unix. And we can run Windows applications via Boot Camp, Parallels, or VMware. What's missing is Exchange. So we've decided to build Exchange support into Snow Leopard into the main 3 communication applications: Mail, iCal, Address Book. It's really, really simple to set up, thanks to auto-discovery in the Exchange server. You just fill in your email address and your password, and that's it. You are set up in all 3 apps. So what I'd like now is to ask Craig to come back and demo us Exchange.
All right. Well, let's see just how easy it is to take your Mac from home and hook it up to Exchange inside your company. So to start, I'm going to open up Mail. And you'll see I have my personal mail accounts already set up, MobileMe and Yahoo Mail. But now I want to connect to Exchange. So I'm going to go to Add Account. And Mail's actually already defaulted my address from my address book, for my Exchange address. I'm going to type in my Exchange password. And just like that, Mail has auto-discovered my company's Exchange servers. I click Create, and I'm integrated with Exchange. I have all my Exchange emails, just like that. I have my Exchange folders already set up. I have my Exchange to-dos and my Exchange notes immediately. But I also have access to all the macOS 10 technologies in Mail, even on my Exchange email. So Spotlight, for instance, I want to do a search for a sales presentation, instantly searching the Exchange data. And you notice there's an attachment here. It's a Microsoft Office PowerPoint. I get Quick Look to preview that live within Mail, whether or not I have Microsoft Office installed. And you know, I have data detectors here, so they spot an address, a contact, and I can put them in my address book. I can even, with one click, map a location. So all those technologies integrated in with my Exchange email. But you know, the applications also work together in just the way most natural for the Exchange workflow. So for instance, if I have a meeting invitation here, it shows up in my mail inbox. And I can accept it with one click right inside of mail. Or if I want to see that invitation in iCal, I can just open it right up there and see it in context and accept it with one click in iCal. And now that I'm in iCal, you'll see that I have an integrated view of both my Exchange calendars and my personal calendars. Now, this integration extends also to Address Book. So in Address Book, I have an integrated view of my contacts, both my Exchange contacts and my personal contacts. I can search the Exchange global address list, and I even get my Exchange contact folders. And here's a cool one. If I want to set up a meeting with people in a particular Exchange contact folder, like this product team, all I do is drag that contact folder out of Address Book, into iCal, pick a time slot, and I've just scheduled a meeting. Okay, and finally, one of the most requested features for integration between iCal and Exchange is the ability to schedule those meetings, taking advantage of availability information for people and rooms. And Snow Leopard delivers. So if I go into this location field and type building, for instance, you see it's searching the address, or searching the global address list, finds me the briefing room. And when I look for available meeting times, I click here. I see the conflict that exists for this invitation, but that's not a problem because I just ask iCal to find me the next available time, and it reschedules the meeting for me. Just like that. So I hope you can see that when you move your Mac from home to the office, we've delivered Exchange integration just the way a Mac user would expect. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Craig. So Exchange support requires the latest server from Microsoft Exchange Server 2007. And with Exchange support built in Snow Leopard, it's somewhat ironic that we have it at no extra charge, while Windows PC typically require an extra product to get Exchange support. So that's Exchange, and this is kind of a little tour of the various areas of focus in Snow Leopard. Lots of refinements, powerful new technologies for all of us to innovate, and Exchange support to fit perfectly in businesses. So that's Snow Leopard, and Snow Leopard will be available for all Intel Macintoshes, past and present. So how should we price Snow Leopard? We've priced Leopard at $129. And we want all Leopard users to upgrade to Snow Leopard because Snow Leopard is a better Leopard. And so we are pricing Snow Leopard at the incredible price of $29 for Leopard users. And if you have several machines, up to 5, you can use a family pack at $49. Snow Leopard will be available this September. And today, we are making available a near final version of Snow Leopard, a developer preview, so that you can make sure that your application runs great on top of Snow Leopard. So that concludes the update on the OS, and in fact on the Mac. Now I'd like to turn to Scott for the iPhone.